So, I mean, Interfilm, I mean, it's such an amazing charity. I can imagine when you were of a young age and you had this as a platform that you would have kind of leapt on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, a lot of young people can sort of relate to that feeling of being in school and not quite sort of feeling as though they're clicking with it. And that is in many ways sometimes just because, their passions or their interests aren't really being catered to. And often if you do have an extracurriculum sort of based activity that you're interested in, and, the school is through no fault of their own able to sort of cater to it, then you really look for things like Interfilm. And without it, I don't really know where those kids would be. I can empathise with that scenario. So it's fantastic, and I think anything that works to demystify the film industry and just make it easier for young people to break in it's so worth supporting. So
I mean, we've seen a wealth of people come through here from ages 5 to 18. I mean, and their talent is just incredible. Have you been lucky enough to see some of their work on the screen today?
Yeah, and it's so inspiring, man. I mean, to see kids start this young, and it's like any skill or any interest. If you hone it, if you continue to practice, for an extended period of time, then of course, you have an opportunity to kind of reach for the sky. And amazing to see what kids as young as 8 and 9 are producing up there. It's very, very inspiring. Makes me feel like I need to get off my arse a little bit more, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, when you were their age, I mean, were you given something from an educator or something that kind of inspired you, and what you would say to these guys to kind of inspire them from the future?
I think one thing it's hard not to sort of recognise is just the importance that a teacher can have in the life of young people. The amount of times that young kids got up there and they thanked teachers or a mentor or even just a sort of a guardian or a parent who'd inspired them. I think it's a lesson to previous generations to nurture the generations coming up, and I think also just how much sort of we value and recognise our teachers as well. When I was younger, my greatest mentor was a teacher called Laura Lawson, and she's a friend of mine today, having left school a while ago now, but she was amazing as far as giving me confidence is concerned, believing in me when maybe other people didn't. And I think we've got to take better stock of just how amazing our teachers are and how important they are.
Just finally, a word on yourself. Obviously, Maze Runner's come out now, and obviously you had Detroit last year. What's next for you? Have you got the next project lined up, or are you taking a bit of a break?
I have a film called The Little Stranger coming out in a few months' time, but not sure what's next, sort of working that out and finding out. But I've been inspired after being here today, for sure.
Absolutely. Listen, thank you so much for stopping. Have a good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey